Hello, my name is Henry, and I'll be taking you through the Play Store app analysis and visualization. This is the module 2, which has to do with visualizing data using Power BI. We initially have done the module 1, which was the preprocessing, the analyzing data using Python and SQL. So the first thing we did to start up this data visualization using Power BI is to import our data sets. So we have both data sets imported and we can view them over here. We have the Play Store apps data set, which has 13 columns and 9,766 rows, as you can see. A couple of special characters were removed from this row, were cleaned out at the process of bringing in using Power Query. And we also removed some duplicate rows that had same number of reviews, and so we can have more distinct values and um, have a better presentation relationship between the data. We also have the Play Store review data set, um, which gives us a couple of apps and the reviews. It has 37,427 rows and 8,605 distinct values, as you can see here. So let's go into how we set up our dashboard. Now, mere looking at the dashboard, this looks like this is a Google Play Store app performance analysis dashboard, which took into cognizance the data that was scraped from Google Play Store from 2010 to 2018. And in understanding this data set, the first thing you should know is this data set from the apps data set, we have a unique count of 9,616 distinct apps that were analyzed from the Play Store app data set. And from the review data set, we have 865 apps that have review information in the reviews data set. The reviews data set shows the different reviews that were scraped from Google Play Store. So of these 9,616 apps, we have 865 apps that was as reviews. We're going to show you much later in this dashboard how we connected both data sets to show how the both data sets are related. Now, of these 9,616 apps and distinct apps, we have 84 billion total installations that was made on Google Play Store based on the data set we are handling. We have an average rating of 3.55. The full rating in Google Play Store is 5, but an average rating for all the apps within our data set is 3.55. And the total revenue is from apps that are paid apps, 292 million for total revenue, while we have an average review of 245,000 reviews per app. So we sectionalized our analysis into three: the product analysis, revenue analysis, and sentiment analysis. Product analysis and revenue analysis drew data from the Play Store apps table, while the sentiment analysis drew its data from the reviews data set table. Now, the product analysis, the first thing we did here was to get the top 10 installation that was done by category. And we can see here that apps in the game category had more installations carried out on Google Play Store, followed by apps in the communication category down to the first 10. Here we classified our apps by type. We have 92% of apps are free, while a mere 7.8% of apps are paid. That's 752 apps out of a total apps we treated. While here we have 8,864 apps, 67 apps. Sorry. Now, so next we looked at the top 10 installed apps. Google Drive is the most installed app with 2 billion installations. followed by Google Photos with 2 billion installations, and Google Play Games. These three tie at number one as the 10 most installed apps. We also have about five that are 1 billion app downloads: Candy Crush, Facebook, Gmail, Google Chrome, and Google News. And we also created a chart for product analysis of top 5 most reviewed apps. So we have Facebook as the first reviewed app, most reviewed app, with a review of 78 million, and WhatsApp with a review of 69 million, and Instagram with a review of 66 million. The Messenger with a review of and class of. And we also did a line chart to showcase the total installation over time. So we have the monthly installation that was done within the period of 2010 and 2018. And we can always filter by year. So we want to know the total installation that was done in 2011, for instance. So we can see in 2011 January we have 5.1 million installation. In March we had 200,000 installation. In April 100,000, and the likes 1 million. And January had the highest installation for 2010, 11. To go to 2017, it changes, and we have highest installation in December with what almost 700,000 watts, 700 million, 100 million installations. Um, so we can always filter by any word part. So let me filter it by change the filter back to all the years. We can also filter by either free or paid app, but we'll leave that for our revenue analysis. So let's go to our revenue analysis. We also carried out a revenue analysis to see how much money was made from these apps within this period. Now, for the top 5 app revenue by category, we have family app having the highest, apps in the family category having the highest revenue of 116 million. But we actually, these are the comprehensive amounts made on Google Play Store apps for these categories within the period of 2010 and 2018. We can also filter by year to see, you see that the years have changed. Family is still the highest in 2018, 2017. Finance had the highest revenue, finance category of apps. In 2016, game apps had the highest revenue. So it varies by year to year. And we can also see that this everything we did in the revenue was under the paid apps. Under the paid apps. So for free apps, did we make any money from our free apps? No, zero naira. Why? Because they are free apps. So this section actually addresses more of what paid apps. And top revenue generating apps are Minecraft with 70 million dollars. We have I Am Rich with for $6 million. And let me try and do something there. Revenue column. Okay. 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 Maybe after this presentation, I'm going to want to try out some editing. So we also left a filter over here to showcase to our audience that this particular apps can be filtered for their content rating. So which particular apps in content rating of adults only 18 plus had revenue? None. From every day, each of them had revenue. You can see lifestyle having the highest revenue and all. So these filters affect all the information from the app data set. And that takes us to the sentiment analysis, which these charts were made from the Play Store review data set. So we have 865 unique apps which had reviews for us to watch. analyze with. And of that number, we these are unique apps anyway. With that number, we have of 64%, a negative review of 22%, and a neutral review of 14%. So that takes us to our translator review. We also did a word cloud to showcase the amount of reviews. This you can actually see reviews, just a word cloud to give you a brief insight into what the reviews are. So if we look at the positive reviews, you can see for positive reviews, you can see awesome, you can see good, awesome, great, thanks, apt. These are words that were used in the translator review. For negative reviews, you can see words such as fake love, um, love, fake, screen, disappointed. Okay, so we can see those. Trying to check if my mic is working. Um, so we can always filter by these. You can just click and this will give you a brief overview. For neutral reviews, you can see the kind of words, the popular words that were used for neutral reviews. Okay, so you can see updates, keep, works, and all of that, problems, Google crashes, PC. Okay, so that gives an explanation of what exactly we did there. Okay, so we can also filter by the sentiment subjectivity and sentiment polarity. In case you want to see um, the app reviews that had a sentiment subjectivity of 1 to 1, you can see 80% of reviews had that sentiment subjectivity of 1, and these are the percentages. So let's take it back. And that's it for our dashboard. Now, I would like to show you how these two dashboards, how the two tables are related. Let's go to our modeling. Go to our modeling, take our apps here, and we'll link it up with the app. Okay. So it brings out a dialog box. It brings out the dialog box. So let's just hold on to see dialog box it brings out. It brings out the dialog box. I'm having a network issue. Still loading. Okay, showing a many-to-many relationship. So how do I want to cross filter the direction? I want to filter it from the app Play Store to the review Play Store. So I want to use the filters, the chat and the filters in the app Play Store to be able to control that of the review Play Store. To showcase many-to-many relationship. So okay, so I click OK. Now, okay, let's wait while it connects. A bit of network issue there. Okay. Okay, so we now have a connection between the two tables. So let's go back to our visual and showcase how these two tables are connected. Okay, so let's go back to our app to see if it did what we're supposed to do. Okay. Okay. I want to showcase the details. Oh, sorry. I wanted to from the reviews, the app table to the reviews table, not the reviews table to the app table. I'm sorry for that delay. Okay, that takes us back to the visitors. So we now have our visitors connected. So everything in the app reviews table looks okay, and that of the reviews table looks okay. So the relationship I created between the two tables was every of my filters in the hitherto previously the filters I created from the app reviews table does not work on the sentiment reviews Play Store reviews table. Um, that's the chat created with the Play Store reviews table. Why? Because the data was not connected. But now that it's connected, we can see when I use these filters, it affects the chat below. You can see it affects the chart below. You can see we now have only 9 apps there that are paid from the reviews table, while for the free apps we have 556 apps that are paid. And these are the percentages. Okay, let me clear that. And we check in 2014, um, only 9 apps also were reviewed. Only 9 apps have a review information in 2014. In 2018, we have 636 apps from on this table that has review information. Okay, out of 6,262 apps that which information we have in 2018, only 636 have reviews. And let's try 2010. In 2010, we had only one count of apps, and out of that one count of apps, none had reviews. Okay, in 2011, that's a very low value, which is subject to investigation. There could be a reason for that. We have to investigate. And in 2015, 15 apps um, had only one app had a review from 15 apps, and in 2012, 26 apps have review, 26 apps, and only one have a review. So let's clear our filter. I was just trying to demonstrate the relationship between all the charts in this dashboard when they are linked in a many-to-many relationship. So this is my presentation, and the key insight we got from here, I've already explained the kind of apps. We have 9,616 unique apps with 4 billion installs and revenue. We have game apps. I start having game category of app having highest install, Facebook having the highest review, and which app makes the most money? Minecraft app generates the most money for us. Although it varies from year to year, you can see it made the most money in 2018. In 2017, another app, I Am Rich, made the most money. So we can always interact with the dashboard depending on what kind of question we want to answer, and our dashboard will answer that question for us. Again, my name is Henry from Team Anchor, team 144